Hi guys, fashion stylist Tasha Julie here, and in today's video I wanted to share with you some easy transitional fall outfits. We're starting to get into that time of year where the weather is all over the place. It goes from hot to cold and back again. So if you are like me and a lot of people, you might leave the house once and for all during the morning, and then you have a multitude of things that you need to get to. And with the weather being all over the place and with the variety of things in your schedule, you may kind of feel at a loss to put together an outfit that feels put together. So I wanted to share with you some recent looks that I have been wearing and loving, and I've kept them really easy, and I think they fall in line with a lot of the things that most of us have on our schedules for the day. So because these looks are for the everyday, I wanted to forego the ideal fantasy girl that lives in my mind and possibly yours. I don't know if you've ever allowed her to dress you and left the house and been like, I am physically uncomfortable, or I don't actually feel great in what I have on because it's really not me. So no fantasy girl outfits today, just everyday life kind of stuff. And as usual, each of the pieces that I'm wearing will be linked in the description box below. But I do want to remind you guys to shop your closet first. I am not here to inspire rampant needless spending. I think the fashion industry can especially be guilty of causing people to feel the need to go out and buy stuff that they may not need. So I want to encourage you guys just to use any of my content for inspiration and either do a mental or physically go into your closet and do a little rundown before you feel the need to buy any of the pieces. So with that said, let's get into these looks. So I don't think the camera actually picks up the fact that this is a chunky knit kind of roll neck sweater, but I wear it a lot. It's one of my favorite transitional pieces because it is a little bit warmer with the knit sweater fabric, but it's still cool enough with the shorter sleeves. And I've paired it just with a pair of really simple fluid trousers that I think have a nice bit of polish to them. And then I wanted to keep the look fun and on trend for the moment. Western is trending. I'm actually thinking of doing an entire video on wearable Western looks. So I've paired it with this kind of Western inspired belt and then played with the silver tones in each for this look. And then I've just paired it with a slight kitten heel mule. I would wear this to meet with clients. I would wear this to go to any sort of a business related lunch or anything, like I said, that I just wanted to look a little bit more polished for. I paired it with this crop leather jacket. It's something that I would grab and take with me during the day in case the weather got chilly or if something came up on my schedule where I just wanted to look a little more polished. This is a great outfit that I would wear out socially to do something fun with friends, things like that. And then to keep it a little more casual, I paired it with this cardigan and sort of played off these gold earrings with the big gold hardware. And the reason I think this is such a good base outfit is that paired with two different things over it, it really kind of changes up the look. So I would reserve this chunky kind of knit cardigan for more of a daytime thing. Keeps it a little more casual, a little more innocent, and then the leather jacket adds some oomph to it, makes it a little more va 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 boom if you wanted to go out at night. And I'm also really loving this burgundy color, still on trend for fall. And speaking of color, if you're not a huge trend chaser, which is completely fine, I think it's gonna add a lot more longevity to your wardrobe. Pieces in colors that are on trend for the season can be easily incorporated into your base wardrobe to sort of amp it up or make it feel a little bit more refreshed and of the moment. Speaking of the weather being all over the place, I actually tried to film this video a few days ago during the tail end of our heat wave here in LA. And this was the first look that I had on. This little cap sleeve top is cashmere, and even with the air on, I was way too warm. So I had to forego filming the video that day. This is a really great transitional piece for the days that it's not ultra warm because it is cashmere and it had me sweating with air on in the house. The simplicity of the piece kind of takes the place of a t-shirt, so it's kind of interchangeable with anything that you would just wear a t-shirt with. I've paired it here with this belt and these leather shorts, and then for daytime, you could easily do it with flats, that way it's not too whoosh with your leather shorts. I would definitely skip high heels with leather shorts for daytime. One of the main components of having a really great base or capsule wardrobe is having wonderful interchangeable basic pieces like this cashmere knit. And just in case leather shorts were not your thing at all, I wanted to show you guys how I would wear it with a pair of basic black trousers. The same belt sort of breaks up the look and keeps it a little bit more interesting rather than just a couple of basics put together. So this is something I would wear anywhere that I wanted to make a decent first impression. So if I was seeing a new client or had to go somewhere that required a little bit more polish, I would be very happy throwing this on. And if it was maybe a little bit cooler, I would grab a jacket or blazer before I head out the door. Speaking of everyday real life scenario outfits, a lot of times when I get dressed and leave my house in the morning, I have a variety of things on my schedule, and oftentimes they include work related things and social things. And when it comes to Western or any other theme trend piece, I do try to keep it to just one piece on that theme. So in my girl math, the sort of Western belt and then the sort of Western snakeskin mules in the first look equal one Western piece. And the reason that I say that is because theme pieces can tend to lean costumey. So for instance, if I had this on with a pair of turquoise Western themed earrings, if I had a bolo necklace on, if I had a big Western belt and some big Western cowboy boots, it would look like I was going to a hoedown rather than to work or to a social thing in Los Angeles. So you guys get where I'm going with how themed pieces can go costumey. So depending on how ostentatious they are, you mostly want to stick to just one theme trend piece. Oh cool, a thread. BRB. Why are scissors so unfriendly for left-handed people? So I just tried to cut this with my left hand and I couldn't do it. We're just gonna roll with it because I don't want to ruin this dress and there's no one else here right now. So this look is something that I would reserve for a daytime. I don't want to derail the conversation from summer to fall transitional outfits too much, but I want to touch just briefly on color and things that look good on you. And if we're all being honest, I don't look great in this color. It washes me out a little bit. So in order to wear this dress, because I actually really love it, aside from knowing that I don't look great in this color, I really loved sort of the cargo styling of it. It sort of has Saint Laurent vibes without the Saint Laurent price tag. But I paired it with this black shirt underneath because I don't look great in this color and it washes me out. It sort of breaks it up, so I don't know if you guys can tell. Like this is giving very vanilla marshmallow copy machine paper, but with the black closer to my face, it helps it to not wash me out as much and makes this a little bit more wearable for me. And then speaking of wearable, I did want to show you guys two options. So with this higher neck top and the flat boots, more appropriate for daytime or something a little more casual. But because it is so key to have versatile pieces in your closet rather than having, 300 things, you've got a few really good ones. Sometimes I feel like style versatility and transitional fashion advice can be a little bit silly. It goes as far as to encourage people to do things like wearing shorts with their ski wear long underwear. And let's be real, nobody's doing that. So realistically, if I wanted to change up this dress rather than putting on my ski pants with it, if I wanted to wear this out at night, I put on this slightly lacy camisole. So still breaks up the sort of washed out beige against my skin tone. The lace amps it up a little bit, makes it a little more scandalous for the evening. And then also, speaking of scandalous, paired with some higher heeled boots, I think this is a great look to wear out for dinner or anything that you have in the evening where you want to be a little bit more dressed up. So this is the final look in these summer to fall transitional outfit ideas. I hope you guys liked these looks and I hope to see you soon in another video.